For the past few days I've been followed and harassed by a user named FACEFREAZE. He has somehow followed me even though my following settings are set to no one. He has also been sending me chat messages even though I do not have him as a friend for the majority of the time. I have created a journal of sorts to record the disturbing events of the past several days. Keep in mind this is all 100% legitimate. I was on Jailbreak, an R15 game. I was robbing the jewelry store when FACEFREAZE, that horrible player, joined the game. That is when the entire dilemma began. He was constantly asking anyone and everyone if they wanted to be his friend. It was clear that the chat was annoyed by his constant begging. At least he had great grammar, I thought to myself. Then I saw him walking around. Remember, Jailbreak is an R15 only game. Somehow, he was in R6. It may have been a glitch, but after the past few days, I'm not too sure. Anyways, FACEFREAZE walked up to me and asked me if I'd like to be his friend. I felt kind of sorry for him, so I accepted it. I accepted most friend requests. What was off about him was his character, though. He had nothing but the Midnight Jester mask on. He was probably just a new player, I thought. When I accepted his friend request, he seemed thrilled. More ecstatic than anyone I've ever seen. This kind of made me feel more bad since it was obvious he had no friends. When I checked his profile, I saw that he made this account on January 25th, 2018, which was the exact same day I met him. This was odd for numerous reasons. How did he get the Midnight Jester? I also saw he had the tired face on as well. He sent me a chat message to play his game called Ugly. Ugly was a small but strange game. Everything was black and white except for a character that looked similar to FACEFREAZE's avatar. There were many people with the word disgusted on their face looking away from the character. The character's head was spinning around with the word sad on his face. I was guessing there had to have been some kind of secret, so I jumped off the map in case there was a secret teleporter. There wasn't a secret teleporter, but under the map there was an all-black character with a word in red on its face that I couldn't exactly make out. That's when FACEFREAZE joined. FACEFREAZE was standing there for a few seconds, not speaking. That's when he asked, "Did you see the beast?" I replied by asking if it was the character under the map. He told me that if I saw the beast, I should have left immediately. He said that the beast ruined his life and that he's always there. He also said that the beast is probably watching him now. This struck me as odd because when I looked up the beast in users, all I found was some old account that had not been in use in years. I figured that this guy was just trying to scare me, so I unfriended him and logged off. That night, I could have sworn the computer turned on. Went on Microsoft Word by itself and started typing, "The beast is real," over and over again. After about 2 minutes, it stopped and turned back off. It was definitely a dream, though, because that's impossible to happen in real life. I went on Roblox the following day. I went online and I had the urge to play another one of FACEFREAZE's as a game. I never really got the chance to check out his profile, so I did. His shout said, "You cannot repair what is broken and unfair." And his bio just said, "A story of hatred and division." At the time, I thought it was just some horrible ROBLOX ripoff. But after the past few days, I don't think so anymore at all. It's much deeper than ROBLOX could hope to be. I decided to play Frozen in Time. Frozen in Time was another small game, but had more than Ugly. There was a destroyed room with a long pathway that seemed to go on forever. I tried getting to the end of it, but I couldn't. There was also the character from Ugly again, but this time he looked even more sad, as if he had just lost someone. That's when FACEFREAZE joined. When he joined, all he said was, "Why did you unfriend me?" I replied with, "It's obvious you're just trying to scare me." He didn't respond and just started walking through the seemingly infinite pathway. After a few seconds of walking, he turned around and asked me, "You know nothing about me." He turned around and continued to walk away when I told him to wait, and asked him to tell me more about the beast. He turned around again and told me that he is the most powerful, most evil, and most sinister thing in the universe. But is he stronger than Richard Rowe? My name's Jake, and I'm an avid Roblox player. I love all the games, especially Phantom Forces and The Mad Murderer. I also play the piano. I haven't been playing for very long, but I hope that someday I can play my favorite song, Canon in D. Enough about me, though I don't want my mom to get mad at me. I want to tell you about something that happened to me over the summer. I was playing Roblox in my spare time, and just so you know, I was winning every game on Epic Minigames. When I came across an ad, it was a simple ad with a picture of a player on the piano, with text that read, Canon in D, super arrangement, free audio. The piano player in me got super excited. Super arrangement probably meant it was a cool sounding remix of the original. I clicked on the ad and it was directed to the piece of audio, Canon in D, super arrangement. It was at the moment that I realized that the audio could easily be a troll audio, filled with unpleasant audio instead of a wonderful piano piece. I checked the comments just to make sure. The comments were filled with positive remarks, talking about how wonderful the song was and how much they liked it. There was only one person who found anything wrong with it. "This was nice, that's a really good arrangement, but I don't like the low quality of the sound." Seeing as nobody else pointed it out, it was probably fine. I played the audio and was pleasantly met with an amazing rendition of Canon in D. I could see that the audio was slightly low quality. A quiet, high-pitched sound played throughout. Something you could commonly find in videos and audio by amateur producers. I ignored it, until I thought I heard the small beep turn into a small voice. I played it again. I wasn't mistaken. It was saying something. It was like someone had taken their voice, recorded it, and raised the pitch too much. Eventually, I discovered it spelled out a URL to a game. Filled to the brim with curiosity, I followed the link. The game was titled simply White. The icon was white, and the description was blank. A blank description was, well, white. I entered the game using some sort of script. It hid all of the Roblox default GUIs and HUDs, and made my character a blank white slate. I was all alone in the server when someone started to play some music. I don't remember what happened next, but when I woke up, the ER workers told me that I passed out, possibly due to frequencies that only children my age were able to hear. They told me that I would have to come in again, as reactions like this are completely abnormal. Even if white noise has been proven to have some negative effects, I was scheduled to go to the doctor's office the next day, and was treated to ice cream after I left. I never went to that appointment. I'm a 2015 Roblox player. I was more into investigating mysterious things or strange occurrences on Roblox, sort of like a Roblox player detective. Also, my name's Christopher, a pleasure meeting you. Now, Roblox players being hacked. At first, I thought it was bots, scam bots to be exact. But there was a reason behind this. The scam bots had nothing to do with the trend. Of every account getting hacked, every day, every night, I have a full defense mechanism on my account, so I won't be hacked. A friend of mine in real life in Roblox joined me on my investigation. This was getting a bit more suspicious. We were looking for clues. We wouldn't think a lot of people gave their passwords away. No, it's not a Roblox scam. I looked deeper. As some developers, as my friends personally know me, I asked them if the hacking took on games, or one of their own games. The developers were going to check the chat log if their game were secured. Typically, my mind would find another possible answer. What if hackers did it? No. I took a rest and got ready for another investigation at the platform game. This evening, Roblox themselves are trying to pick up some clues, including staff members. There was an estimated 10,100 accounts said to be hacked. Also, kidnappings caused by Roblox. Average typical teenagers have been kidnapped lately. Another notice, the hackings have stopped. But this has escalated very quickly. Parents have been questioned, and they have given everything they know about their child. I've stated this to the police. We moved on to these cases then. Every now and then, at least one kidnapping occurs every 24 hours. I hadn't noticed this at first. This is usually caused by sharing of personal information on Roblox. I checked on one victim's Roblox chat. The only message replied was, "Soon." Now, police were checking every house. Who was the person behind this? Hacking accounts and kidnapping innocent citizens. There was only one house. It was abandoned. My friend Lisa told me that Roblox wasn't safe anymore, with numerous things counting on how dangerous the platform is.